then it came right back on and started again. That was the freakiest thing I've had happen with the spirit box, other than it calling out my name. Are there any spirits in this gallery that wish to communicate with us? Can you tell us your name? Are there anybody here associated with the necklace? From the C-Dayak people? Kamusta ka? That's a general Korean thought. Anybody here associated with the mask?
Oh.
Are there any spirits tied in with the mask? Can you tell us your name? Oddly enough, the rest of the room is 71 degrees to 72, and the shrunken head is 68, 67, 66. Are there any spirits attached to this head? Can you tell us your name? Anybody want to ask me a question? If there's a spirit here, can you tell us how old you are? Kamusta ka?
Oh.
Can you do that again? If you can do that again, we'll know that it's really somebody and not the machine acting up.
Ooh. Okay. What is my name?
If you're not going to speak to us, we're not going to stay here. Gotta give us a little more than that. We'll try this. If you want us to go, say go. If you want us to stay, say stay.
No? What did it say?
There's something very light and feel like I hear what he said.
Yeah.
Tell us your name one last time. Tell us your name, please. Very loud and clear. The cat is still following me into the room. Not a hold. Usually in here we have a lot more activity. I don't know why. Not getting so much in here. Again, you guys are welcome to touch the mask and necklaces. Did anybody want to hold or take a picture with a shrunken head before I put it back in the case? It's the only one that won't be out.
Yeah.
Okay.
No.
Put this one back in the case. We're actually going to be moving into this next gallery over here. This gallery is fairly dormant. We picked up a little bit of spare box activity here, but nothing has really actually occurred in here.
The minions.
They're made out of toilet paper.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Now in this room, the only place you want to avoid is this wall here because it does have a breaker panel in it with your EMF readers that will set it off. And I will be turning on Blue Buddy in this room. You'll hear for about 30 seconds he will buzz and light up and stuff while he gets baseline readings. And then aside from the indications of him saying, did you touch me, did you hug me, or the temperature changed, he will ask random questions. And what that's for is, there's another technique people use called EVP where they'll walk around with a recording device, ask questions, wait a while, ask questions, and then they go back and they'll actually try and replay and see if anything answered on the recording device. And that's what those questions are for generally. Let's see the red lights on this pause. That's what we're going to be looking for to light up after. Now this room may not look very scary or anything. We actually just redid it. It used to have wall-to-wall fertility items. There's about 50 to 60 fertility items from all around the world. Let me take a quick temperature read in here too. 70 degrees. And there's cold. Now, my first experience with the spirit happened in this room. We used to have, aside from all the other fertility items, have anybody heard of the Ripleys fertility statues? Rip, we have two sets of fertility statues that came from the Ivory Coast of Africa. And they're supposedly to help women get pregnant. When we have a set and the other set is in our Orlando Museum, they both work very well, apparently. The first set got 13 employees pregnant at the same time. Because when they got them, they didn't realize that they really worked. They just thought it was a display piece and they put them in the corporate lobby. It made national news. If you look up Ripley's fertility statue, you can still see video clips of all the employees with their kids. I've had, off of our set, I've had 4 employees pregnant and numerous, I think the count is about 2,500 women claim that the statues helped them get pregnant. Women who said doctors told them they couldn't get pregnant have gotten pregnant after touching them. Now, at one point we had them in this case, and we'd open it up at request, but otherwise we kept it closed so that people couldn't randomly touch them without knowing what it did. But what people would do is stuff it with money. As a little offering, they'll just slip money into the side of glass, and money would pile up in the case, and every 3 to 4 months we'd collect the money, donate it to charity, and then it just start right back up again. Now, aside from that, and I leave that in because it's going to come in to another story, but my first experience when I started here, about 2 weeks in, I started as a cashier 7 years ago, and I was walking in. That means the temperature changed. And it was 70, let's see. actually dropped 2 degrees. 68. Lily, if you're here, you can give Boo Buddy a hug and his paws will light up and let us know that you're here. You know how he works. We know he's your favorite teddy bear. At least I like to think so. I was walking through, going to the office, and as I got right about here, I literally got pushed to a point of being to stumbling, and I could feel a full hand push me to where I almost stumbled and fell on the floor. Now, I shrugged it off. I didn't tell anybody about it. At first, almost like a split second, I wanted to, like the guy doesn't want to rationalize it and look around, thought an employee was running behind me or something, and there was nobody here, so I didn't tell anybody about it. Now, about 2 months after that, we hired another cashier, and he was coming up, walking through here, and he saw a quarter on the ground. He bent over to pick up the quarter, and as he got back up and was walking, he felt the same thing right there. He got pushed, felt a hand, and he actually went down and told all of us about it. And the other girl made a joke. She said, yeah, that's the money that belongs to the fertility statues. So the fertility gods are mad at you. So he joked around all that. And then he went for his lunch later that afternoon, came back up, and again, he was walking by, didn't try to bend down, pick up anything, got pushed again on the same spot. So he made a joke, and he's like, let's not tempt fate. He took the quarter he found and put it right back into the case. Didn't have another experience ever again in this room, but he also avoided this room at all costs. He would go the long way and walk around. Like I said, it goes in a circle. And in this room, we have picked up Lily on the spirit box. Now, I'll go into Lily later on how we first realized it was a little girl spirit, but when David Sloan was here and he had his spirit box go in, we could hear this little girl coming through. And at this point, we didn't know her name was Lily. And we could hear this little girl coming through, but there was always like a male voice trying to trump her voice. And we said, okay, let's turn on. He had a similar equipment like Boo Buddy, and he had the spirit box, he had the REM pod, and we said, we kept talking, and you get little glimpses of Lily, and she'd respond. She was like actively responding to us. We'd say hello, and she'd say hi, and we'd be like, what's your name? And she wouldn't answer, but she's like, I'm here. So he said, well, since this male voice keeps trying to trump her, let's leave the REM pod and his Boo Buddy in the room. That's a machine that does that. Sorry. I always forget to tell people till it goes off.
Yeah.
And we said, let's go into the next 3 galleries, try the spirit box in there, but we left the REM pod and Boo Buddy in here. And when we got past this gallery, we went into the gallery right after that, it must have been maybe like 10 minutes after, we heard the REM pod going crazy, so we came back in, because we could hear it from over there, and all his paws were light up. And every time we've tried in this room to contact Lily, I'd say it's about 60% of the time we can hear her respond, but again, something's always trumping her. The other thing we usually, I'd say about 90% of the time pick up in this room is a Latin woman. Any of you speak Spanish? I speak a little bit, so we'll see what we can pick up in here. Lily, are you in this room with us tonight? Are there any spirits here in this gallery that wish to try and talk to us? If you want to let us know you're here, you have to answer our questions so we can identify you over the radios. If there's anybody here, you can touch the teddy bear here and he'll let us know that you're here. You can touch the antenna on this black box. Or you can try really strong to try and change the lights on one of these machines in everybody's hand or on the floor there. ¿Hay alguien aquí en este cuarto con nosotros? ¿Cómo se llama? Me llamo Antonio. want to try asking a question, see if response is different?
Where is your mother?
What was that?
I don't know what that was.
Sound like a dude's voice.
If there's somebody here, can you make that box light up again? Can you grab that antenna and let us know that you're here? Okay. Now can you tell us your name? Can you speak through the radio? Try really hard, let us know your name.
Cold chill right here.
If somebody tried to speak, can you try again? If you're not going to talk to us, let us know that you're here. We're going to move on. I'll talk to the box. I don't know why I talk to the box inside.
So you're lighting up her left hand, or is she?
I'm sorry?
Someone lighting up her left hand, or is that you?
Laying at her left hand.
Lighting up her left hand.
Oh, no, did it light up?
The left hand.
Okay.
A red light twice. I didn't know if you were shining a laser on it or what. But her left hand was a red light 2 times.
The laser will be a small dot, but her hand will be like a light dimmer, but what bigger. If somebody's here, can you grab the teddy bear for us? You have to grab it real hard, hug it. Come on, let us know that you're here. Alright, we know that there's somebody here, but you're not giving us enough to go off of. You have to really try hard to speak through the spirit box or set up one of our EMF readers. Let's try the next gallery.
Now it's lighting up again.
Move it up.
Right on her left paw. On her arm. Red light.
Yeah, he was trying. That voice that's a random question. We have one more gallery that she likes to put her out. Far them where there's no other child spirit. Now in this room we've had a few different things happen. We call this the break room. Like I said, downstairs we have
Ooh. Somebody wants to hold